The Novation calls itself a leader in the new generation of finishers and processors. The Spokane Valley company has been around for nearly 30 years and provides a valuable service for manufacturers that serve the aerospace, military, and medical fields. Derek Dice has the details in Made in the Northwest.
For manufacturing to thrive in an area, companies need a processing and metal finishing company like Novation.
And we deal primarily in metals, but we also deal in plastics and substrates.
Novation was built to serve the electronics industry, but because most of the simpler work is done outside of the U.S. these days, its primary markets are now the aerospace, military, and medical industries, all of which require much higher levels of certification.
If you haven't raised your game to be able to process at a level that's required of the customers that's out there, and it's a higher value added customer base, then you're probably not going to be doing a lot of work.
But Novation has evolved to meet those demands. With about 75 employees, the company processes somewhere between 5 and 9 million parts per month.
We run parts that are the size of a car door, and we run parts that are, the size of a pencil eraser, in bulk.
So a lot of the parts processed here at Novation go to regional companies like Boeing. Their work is done through other Made in the Northwest companies like McKay Manufacturing, Wagstaff, and Alltech.
We do a lot of military surveillance type of products, a lot of medical instrumentation parts.
Novation is capable of almost any finishing process, but anodizing is its biggest.
The anodize is a process where essentially we're building a thicker aluminum oxide layer on the aluminum, and that layer can then be colored different colors. It can be bright anodized, it can be left clear.
Another process Novation specializes in is electroplating.
You're using electrolysis to actually deposit another metal onto a metal substrate. In our case here, we do a lot of zinc, nickel, tin.
And with 80 chemical baths on site, Novation's lab is extremely important as it has to constantly analyze the chemical levels.
Our solutions have to be correct, and so when our solutions are right, our parts are right.
The company also has masking capabilities, which is needed more and more on today's value-added parts, and its full paint department gives Novation the advantage of being a one-stop shop for customers.
If they need pretty much every type of finishing process we can do for them. Paints, primers we can do for them.
And just as Novation raised its game to meet the demands of its customers, it plans to continue evolving to stay on top of the industry. For Made in the Northwest, I'm Derek Dice, KXLY 4 News.